These altcoins are going to see some of the most explosive gains in the coming days, according to the indicators and data that I'm going to show you on this video. We use this to catch massive gains in SUI and the coins built on SUI, as well as in the base ecosystem. And now Avalanche and the small cap altcoin gems under Avalanche are about to explode. I'm going to tell you what they are, so hit that like button and let's get into today's video. Now guys, while Avalanche is showing spikes towards the upside, we're still very early, because this is SUI, which we called back in September, and I still think we're about here for Avalanche. But don't just go and rush and buy Avalanche yet. Let's understand why SUI pumped like this, because it wasn't by luck, and let's understand why Avalanche is going to do the exact same, and then we can catch the coins under Avalanche that I think are going to see the most explosive upside in the coming weeks. So how did we manage to capture SUI here in September and see massive growth towards the upside of up to 270% after this recent little pullback? And Cetus, a DEX on SUI that went up nearly 500% in just the last few weeks. Well, it's actually quite simple, and I'm going to tell you right now. And by the way, if you missed out on those Cetus calls and SUI calls, it's probably because you're not subscribed to the House of Crypto. I make videos every single day where I teach you how to fish. I'm going to show you exactly why coins go up and go down so that you can buy and sell coins with confidence, and you're going to make far more money doing this than just by blindly buying coins that people are talking about on YouTube. Okay, so make sure you're subscribed, notification bell turned on, and let's learn to make some massive gains in the next few months. So let's just think about what happened to SUI and then apply it to Avalanche, and then, you know, it's easy, right? From here on in, we're going to know exactly why crypto markets are moving. This is DeFiLlama.com, and all we have to do is search for SUI, which you can see here, and we can see the TVL and volume is spiking. TVL is total value locked. It's money locked in the ecosystem, and then the volume is basically people trading and using the SUI coin, which obviously has to be used for all the different projects underneath SUI that you can see down here. As we can see, we called this back in September, when all of a sudden we started to see a volume spike towards the upside and the TVL spiking as well. This is Avalanche. You can see the TVL is starting to creep up and the volume is also spiking. Now, this is important. If you look back to the end of 2023, we can see when Avalanche started to spike here, big things happened. So October 2023, and then again in March 2024, we saw big things. And this is what I mean. This is October into November. For AVAX, you can see all of a sudden it ran up and it did 400% move, 5x basically. Then into March, you can see again with another volume spike, it spiked another 120% before coming back down. This is very key, because all you've got to do if you want to hold SUI or Avalanche, or you're wondering if it's too late or too early, all you have to do is understand that these blockchains are moving because people are using them. Who would have thought? Okay, and now by studying DeFiLlama, you can easily understand for yourself whether it's the right time to buy something or sell something when it comes to layer 1 blockchains and projects built underneath them. If that doesn't get you hitting the like button, who knows what will, okay? But we'll try harder. See if we can get you to hit that like button by the end of this video. So let's understand now why some of that volume is coming across to Avalanche. Well, Avalanche is a layer 1 blockchain, basically like digital cities. And all of the decentralized applications that get built on top are all the different buildings and services that are there. Now, if you want to go to a city that doesn't really have very nice buildings or decent restaurants and decent bars and whatever, then that city isn't going to flourish like another city that has lots of decent bars and whatever that want to build on top of it. Okay? Think of layer 1s like this. If layer 1s don't have people attracted to go and build in those ecosystems, then it's going to be a bit of a shithole. Okay? And it's not going to be able to make you much money. You want to invest in the cities that are flourishing. Okay, Avalanche is one of those cities. It's partnered with AWS, which is Amazon Web Services, which is the biggest cloud compute company in the entire world. Now they're partnered up with Avalanche to offer Avalanche's subnet. Now this is where it gets a little bit confusing, but don't worry, I'm going to keep it straightforward for you. Typically, if you want to build an application, let's say a game or whatever else it might be, you need to build it directly onto the blockchain, like SUI or Solana or whatever. Avalanche is slightly different in that it offers you subnets, which allows you to create your own blockchain using the Avalanche framework that is then tailored to the service that you want to provide. This is incredibly important because it allows you to build an even better application, and it makes it much easier for you as a developer to build a decent application. And this is why Amazon have partnered up with Avalanche to be able to offer this service, because they believe that this is the best service available when it comes to blockchain tech. We're also now seeing a bunch of incredible projects launching or very soon to launch on Avalanche. One of which is most worth noting, is Off the Grid, a video game that is going to launch sometime at the end of this year. And this is the first time that we have seen a Web3 game of genuine AAA quality. Okay, this is a big deal. Whether you like gaming or not, I don't really game, but I haven't got much against it. Gaming is the biggest entertainment industry in the world. It's like 2 times bigger than movies and about 3 times bigger than music. So don't write it off. Anyway, back on track. We get sidetracked. Don't worry, okay? Off the Grid is a video game that is going to bring in more people to crypto than you could ever even imagine, because it's going to bring in people who don't even know that they're using the blockchain. This is what mass adoption is, okay? People don't even know that they're using crypto and playing video games. They're going to be onboarding millions of players, and this game is built on Avalanche. Lots of other games will then start to try and build on Avalanche. Of course, you can then see the Avalanche ecosystem will explode because of it, and now we're starting to see the very first moves and tastes of this. Now, as you go to coinmarketcap.com and you come down the list, in number 10, you're going to see Avalanche, and you're going to be like, wow, Avalanche has an $18.2 billion market cap, which is pretty bloody big. And you're going to go up the list and be like, well, okay, Solana is also a layer 1. Solana's market cap is $122 billion, which is even bigger. But even if Avalanche goes to the size of Solana, which maybe it will, maybe it won't right now, then still you're not going to get much more than an 8 or 9x. And I know you've been promised that crypto is full of 50 to 100x gains. And whilst that can be true, if you're really good at understanding how different cryptos work, and obviously now you're subscribed, you're going to learn how to find those 50 and 100x gains with me. Okay, because I'm going to teach you, then that's all good. But you need to understand that the bigger market cap coins will tend to shift early in this bull market, especially when we get Bitcoin dominance dropping off the face of a cliff. Bitcoin dominance has been sky high. It's about to drop. You've got Bitcoin near 100K. Altcoins are going to go bananas, but particularly the large caps. But there's a secret to finding small caps earlier in a bull market, and you can find them on the successful chains. Avalanche, you don't necessarily want to get your 8x, but let's find coins on Avalanche that have high probability of seeing massive growth when Avalanche does. And there's 2 ways you can do it. First of all, DeFiLlama.com. You can come down below and you can see all of the projects on Avalanche. Whoop-de-doo, okay? This makes it very easy because you can sort by the TVL growth change in the last 7 days. And you can now see a number of new projects that are starting to see a lot of percentage growth. Now, very key here. This is TVL. This isn't market cap growth, okay? But look, 7-day change. Folks Finance, I've never heard of this. Okay, I've just done this right now. 608% gain in TVL. It's a lending platform. That 600% though is 1.8 million. It's not necessarily massive, but you can click on it and you can go and understand, is this something interesting for me? Well, potentially, look, TVL suddenly spikes towards the upside. I can come down below, look, have they got a website? I can see they've got a Twitter page. I can come across to CoinMarketCap and see that they don't necessarily have a coin. And hold your horses before you click off and panic, okay? We will find a coin, I promise you, okay? Look down the list, we've got Aave. Aave is a massive lending platform. I'm not that pumped by it, okay? But just next below it, we've got this one, which is LFJ, which is Trader Joe. Now, Trader Joe shows us something very interesting. I know in the past, Trader Joe has seen massive growth where the Avalanche does, okay, just because I already know, but let me show you something interesting. Trader Joe TVL not showing much excitement, but if we go to the volume on Trader Joe right now, you're going to see something suddenly picking up. Now, Trader Joe is a decentralized exchange like Uniswap or Jupiter. And one thing happens when a chain suddenly starts to blow up is people want to go and use decentralized exchanges to trade things. So if lots of people suddenly start to use Avalanche and want to trade Avalanche coins, they're going to use what? DEXs. They can use centralized exchanges like Binance, but actually lots of people want to use DEXs as well. And we can't bet on Binance, so why not bet on the next best thing, which is actually the best thing, and that's the DEX. And the benefit of this is Trader Joe has got 170 mil market cap. And we can see, unlike the Avalanche chart, Trader Joe is now looking to break out once more. And just to show you, this was what happened to Trader Joe last autumn when it suddenly picked up activity. You can see it spiked all the way up around 5x in not much time at all. And that was in like an early half-cooked bull market that never really materialized. Now we're in the real deal. We can see that we've been tracing towards the downside. And look, you can now see whether or not it's a good time to buy this, because you can see that we've had this kind of downtrend, okay? We now create this cup pattern, and guess what? We start to break out the cup pattern. Let me just show you an example of what happens to coins when they start to break out that cup pattern. This is Dogecoin. It is a meme coin, but look, it has a downtrend. It makes a cup pattern, and lo and behold, it blows up from its cup pattern a good, healthy 228%, which you're like, oh, that's not much. But Dogecoin is one of the biggest coins in crypto. That represents massive money. And this chart pattern you can use to find gains so often everywhere you're looking. Look, Avalanche did the same. This was the downtrend for Avalanche, okay? It then creates this nice kind of little cup on the bottom, you can see, and now it started to break out. It broke out, it retested. Avalanche, while still a little bit high here, it's still good value in my opinion. I do think that Avalanche will see a 7 to 8x during this bull market, but the coins on Avalanche that I'm paying attention to, Trader Joe, for example. Now, another thing that you should know, while I don't really go after meme coins are basically tied quite closely to chains. Avalanche has this coin called Cock Inu, which obviously is associated with a huge amount of hilarity and brilliant jokes. If you have one, please share your cock joke down below. But anyway, Cock Inu, you can see, saw massive growth back in March when Avalanche did. Look at it, it bounced up. It did like a 6-7x in a very, very short space of time. And Cock Inu right now is showing a nice trend towards the downside. And now it's started to break out of this cup. You can see it's come up, it's back tested the cup, and now it's going to move. I wouldn't be surprised if Cock Inu, when Avalanche gets pumping, runs back to all-time highs and beyond very, very quickly, okay? It's a hilarious meme coin. It's a meme coin, but it is the meme coin of Avalanche, and this will get it going. It's not financial advice, okay? I'm not qualified to do that. This is just for entertainment purposes. But if you go and check every ecosystem that's been pumping, Sui, okay, Solana, if you go and check, let's say, Base, all of these have a meme coin that is representative of that. Okay, Solana has Bonk, and Base has Brett, or is it Toshi, or one of them. Cock Inu is the coin for Avalanche. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. You can look at this. This is DeFi projects, to find DeFi projects on AVAX. What other coins can we find on AVAX that are also good to pump right now? Well, this is going to be easy. So easy, right? You're confused about how crypto works. And if you are the person who's just been clicking through to find the coins that I'm talking about, then this will get completely lost on you because you will continue to just ape into coins that people talk about, and eventually you'll lose it all. But if by now you're starting to understand that crypto isn't that crazy and actually it's all pretty logical, then you're going to go somewhere. Then you and I are going to make some cash. Okay, we're here to make some money. Now, what you need to do is come across to coinmarketcap.com, and I'm going to show you that crypto isn't random at all, and that you can understand basically what we're going through. Hopefully by now you understand that it isn't random and we're just following the patterns and the data that lead us to the right places. Now, what we can do, first of all, is go to customize here. And what I'm going to get you to do, if you would like, would be to select price changes. Now, you don't need 1 hour. Just go for 24 hours and go for 7 days percentages, right? Because things have started to move in the last like 7 days or so. And then what we're going to do is click apply changes. Now, what we're going to do is go to cryptocurrencies, go to categories. Then we're going to go for command find because I can't be bothered to go and look down the list. And I'm going to search for Avalanche ecosystems. Now you can see I have my filters here. 7 days, it's kept the 1 hour for some reason, and 24-hour percentage change. And what I want to do is sort by 7-day percentage change. Now we can do this because it's very early on and we haven't seen much of a shift in a lot of coins right now. Now look, these are all the coins on Avalanche that are in the last 7 days started to see the most growth. And this is very cool, right? Because this coin at the top, Cat with Hands, is the meme coin obviously, 150k market cap, suddenly seeing this massive growth. Now, guys, I wouldn't necessarily tell you to go into meme coins, okay? Because this is a very dangerous game. I don't know anything about this. Go and check it out if you wish. But who knows, okay? If you're newer to crypto, there's a good chance that this like suddenly wipes you out and tomorrow, whatever. Maybe next week I'll make a video about small cap meme coins and we'll start to find some small cap meme coins. I'm also going to be launching a meme coin on Wednesday, an AI meme coin, an AI agent meme coin that's going to be partnered up with one of the biggest names in crypto. I probably should have said that earlier on. I kind of forgot about it. But if you want to know what's going on with that, make sure you follow me over the House of Crypto, link down below, guys, because that's basically where I'm going to be launching it. Probably might do a live stream as well to launch this AI agent meme coin in partnership with one of the biggest AI companies in all of crypto. It's probably worth watching. If you are early to that one, then maybe you can make some massive gains. Okay, so stick with me. I'll let you know more information about that as time passes on. Anyway, back here, what else have we got? Come down the list. Look, market caps, 15 mil market cap, the arena volume. Suddenly, all of a sudden, you're seeing this spike up. And this is all happening because suddenly the Avalanche ecosystem has got interesting. And the smart money are doing what I'm doing right now. And now what you're doing, because now, welcome to the world of smart money. We're now finding these coins that are pumping because AVAX is starting to get running. Now, what you can do underneath, okay, go through and look at some of these different projects, okay? Now, some of these might be rubbish. Make sure the market cap isn't like 150K, okay? Meme coins, you might get away with it, but anything under $1 million, probably steer clear of it, okay? Why? Because under $1 million, who knows what it could be? Maybe there's no chance it gets off the ground. What we're looking for is kind of high conviction, smaller market cap coins that you can find on this list, okay? Benchy, an interesting one, 90 mil market cap. in the last 7 days, up 26%. Okay, I can go back across to DeFi Llama. I can check out Benchy in more detail. Now, what I'm asking you to do, guys, I'm not telling you any specific coins here. Go and look at these projects, and you need to understand something. Why are they suddenly picking up in volume? Let's say Arena, for example. I don't know anything about this project, but let's just go and have a look at the Twitter page. What I'm going to do is copy this little tag under here. I'm going to read, the Arena is the next-gen social fight app redefining how creators... Fair enough. Okay, sounds interesting enough. Maybe it's interesting, who knows? And Twitter score, you can just paste in that tag and hit enter. Now, this shows us something very interesting that you might not have considered before. Crypto coins go up because people buy them, okay? This is a very key fact of crypto. So what we need to look at is not only is there volume arriving, but are there now people starting to follow this and starting to pay attention to this? Because that could be an indicator that this project is a strong one. You can see it's been followed by the likes of Ansem and other people. You can see that the followers have been starting to boom towards the upside this year. This is very positive metrics before I've even started to look at what this project is. I can start to understand whether or not this could be of use to me. I can go and look at this particular project, and logging in, it's basically like a decentralized Twitter. Okay, this is quite cool, quite interesting. Okay, you can then go through this and you can see that people are actively using this. Go and start to understand. Lots of people using this. Is it starting to gain traction, starting to move up and gain users? Crypto is so straightforward. Okay, you're looking for ecosystems that are having money flood into them. You're then looking for the projects in those ecosystems that are onboarding active users, that are growing their social media following, that are starting to see activity in terms of the price increases in a short space of time, like we're seeing with this, because just on the 23rd of November, it's down here. All of a sudden, it starts to wake up. This is a very positive thing, okay? You might have missed this first move, but that doesn't matter. Now we have higher conviction because this is starting to show that it is taking on the growth of the Avalanche ecosystem. You get it, guys, okay? Go and read the white papers. If you don't know what you're reading, click on the white paper. You can see it's going to give me this PDF. I can copy this PDF, I can drag and drop it into an AI tool like ChatGPT or Claude, and I can say, analyze this project. Tell me if it sounds like a good investment, and explain it to me as if I'm 15 years old. Because it's going to allow you to then simply understand what the project is. And that's basically how I work, okay? Because I need to be explained to like I'm 15. I'm actually 37, but it's nice to be explained to like I'm 15 because then I understand what people are talking about. Hopefully, that's what I've been managing to do through this video and made it simpler for you to understand what's going on in crypto. Okay, so all good. Hopefully that makes a lot of sense to you guys. So personally, what am I investing in? I have bought some Cocky Inu today. I have bought some Trader Joe. I have bought some Avalanche as well. And I will be updating you on my portfolio early in next week. This is where I see some of the best opportunity in crypto right now. Obviously, narratives move all the time. Be prepared to be flexible. Now, obviously, you're going to need a place to buy these cryptos and trade them very, very cheaply, and also continue to trade them without having to do a KYC for obvious reasons. This is Bitunix, which is linked down below in the description. You don't need a KYC. You can literally sign up. You can deposit crypto there without having to KYC and start trading right away. I know they have Trader Joe. I know they have Avalanche and they have Pangolin and a number of other Avalanche-based coins. And by trading on this exchange, you're going to be able to capture the moves that come between different narratives all the time. You don't have to pay the crazy fees that you're paying on Coinbase or Binance or whatever. Makes perfect sense to me to use Binance. Now, guys, next week, I will update you on my portfolio. I'll show you the coins that I'm holding. I'll show you the percentages of those coins that I'm holding. I'm going to be launching an AI meme coin. So many things going on. Crypto moves incredibly fast. But if you're subscribed, I'll hold your hand and walk you through this bull market so that you know exactly what's going to happen next. Hit the like button. See you next time. Bye-bye.